Life often teaches us lessons in unexpected ways. The more we try to control everything, every detail, every outcome, every person, the more frustrated and tired we become. We plan and push, hoping things will go our way, but real peace begins when we stop forcing and start trusting. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, understood this deeply. They believed that we should focus only on what we can control, our actions, thoughts, and attitude, and let go of the rest. When we stop fighting reality, life starts to flow naturally. It's not about giving up, but about trusting the process. Like an artist who enjoys painting without worrying about perfection, we perform best when we let go of results and stay present. This mindset also applies to relationships and success. When we act needy or desperate, people pull away. But when we're calm, confident, and detached from outcomes, we naturally attract the right people and opportunities. Success is not a straight road, it's full of surprises. If we cling too tightly to one goal, we might miss better ones. True strength lies in accepting that we can't control everything, but we can always control our response. Psychologist William James said it best. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. When we stop reacting and start responding with calm and trust, life becomes lighter, clearer, and more fulfilling. The Stoics taught that we don't have to believe every thought that enters our minds or let every hard moment define us. We can train ourselves to see things differently. For example, if you're struggling at work and keep making mistakes, instead of thinking, "I'm terrible," you can think, "I'm learning." This simple shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset helps you turn challenges into lessons. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Every setback builds strength, just like lifting weights builds muscles." To develop this mindset, start by paying attention to your thoughts. Are they full of fear and doubt, or do they help you stay calm and see opportunity? Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. Plant positivity, patience, and resilience. Another key Stoic lesson is patience. We live in a fast world where we want instant results, but true success takes time. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly. Just like you can't force a tree to grow faster, you can't rush your growth or success. Life has its own timing, and trusting it brings peace. Instead of getting frustrated when progress feels slow, focus on what you can control: your effort, discipline, and mindset. Everything else will happen when the time is right." Marcus Aurelius reminded us to accept what fate brings. Sometimes, delays are just life's way of preparing you for what's next. Finally, the Stoics taught the power of acting with purpose instead of desperation. When we chase things out of fear, jobs, relationships, or success, they often move further away. But when we act with calm confidence and clarity, we naturally attract what's meant for us. It's the difference between chasing and attracting. Whether it's applying for a job or meeting new people, acting with self-respect and purpose always brings better results. As Aristotle taught, true happiness doesn't come from chasing things. It comes from living with purpose, patience, and inner strength. Live with wisdom, honesty, and purpose, and let the results take care of themselves. When you act with calm and clear intention instead of panic, you make smarter choices and stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. Think of life like a chess game. A beginner reacts quickly and makes mistakes out of fear, while an expert stays patient, thinking several moves ahead. In life, when you act out of fear, you create more chaos. But when you slow down, think clearly, and trust the process, you move closer to the life you truly want. To do this, first understand why you're doing something. Ask yourself, am I doing this because I truly want it or because I'm scared of not having it? Second, be patient. Rushing comes from fear, but purpose moves with peace. Take time before making big decisions. Finally, trust yourself. You don't need to force things to happen. When you act with confidence and alignment, good opportunities come naturally. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Most of our fear comes from overthinking what could go wrong, but you're stronger than you realize. Let go of fear, act with purpose, and life will start to align in your favor. We all try to control everything: people, plans, outcomes. But the more we force things, the more stressed we feel. Epictetus said, "Freedom is won by disregarding things beyond our control." True peace comes when you focus only on what you can control: your actions, thoughts, and responses. You can't make others change or predict every event, but you can choose how you react. In relationships, success, or work, the same rule applies. Do your best, then let go. Overthinking only creates anxiety. Seneca said, "Fate leads the willing and drags the reluctant." If you fight life's flow, you struggle. If you trust it, everything feels smoother. Before an interview or a big event, instead of panicking, remind yourself you're prepared. Confidence works better than control. To start letting go, first know what's in your power and what's not. Accept that life won't always follow your plans, and that's okay. Sometimes delays or detours lead to better things. Trust life and yourself. You can handle anything, even the unexpected. Some people seem lucky. They attract success, happiness, and good energy easily. It's not magic. It's mindset. The Stoics and modern psychology agree. Abundance comes from believing you already have enough. Epictetus said, "Wealth is having few wants." When you stop thinking you're missing something, life starts giving you more. Imagine two people entering a room. One focuses on what they lack, feeling jealous and unworthy. The other feels thankful and confident. The second person connects better, attracts opportunities, and grows faster because they focus on abundance, not scarcity. This mindset affects everything: money, love, happiness, and time. If you always think there's not enough, your mind will find proof of that. But if you focus on gratitude, kindness, and what's already good, your world expands. As William James said, "You can change your life by changing your attitude." What you focus on grows, so choose to focus on abundance, patience, and trust. Many people worry that there aren't enough opportunities, that the competition is too tough, and that they'll never succeed. Because of this fear, they play it safe, avoid taking risks, and miss out on big chances. But a person who believes in abundance sees things differently. They view rejection as redirection and challenges as lessons. They take more risks, meet new people, and eventually succeed, not because they're lucky, but because they focus on growth, not fear. To build this mindset, start with gratitude. Focus on what you already have instead of what's missing. When you appreciate your life, you attract more good things. Next, act with confidence, as if you already have enough. And finally, let go of attachment. Trust that what's meant for you will come naturally, not through force. Sometimes we push too hard toward our goals and end up feeling stuck. We think success only comes from constant effort. But there's a difference between acting with purpose and acting out of desperation. Seneca said, "Effort and patience achieve more than force and anxiety." Working nonstop doesn't guarantee results. What matters is aligned action, taking the right steps and then allowing things to unfold in their time. Forcing things creates resistance, like trying to pull apart a tight knot. It only makes it tighter. Think about trying to sleep. The harder you try, the more restless you get. But when you relax, sleep comes easily. Life works the same way. Take a farmer as an example. They plant seeds, water them, and wait patiently. They don't dig them up every day to check progress. They trust the process. Relationships work the same. People who push too hard often come off as desperate, while calm and confident people attract others naturally. The same applies to your career. Work hard, build real connections, and trust that the right doors will open when the time is right. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do what you must, and let what happens, happen." Focus on your actions, discipline, and mindset, but don't obsess over results. No matter how much you plan, some things will always be out of your control. The more you accept that, the more peace you'll find. To live this way, first, get clear on your goal and take smart steps toward it. Second, release your need to control every outcome. And third, trust yourself to handle whatever happens. Real power isn't about controlling life. It's about mastering yourself. When you stop forcing and start flowing, everything begins to align naturally. The Stoics understood this truth long ago, and now it's your turn to live it. Breathe deeply, trust the process, and let life unfold.